Here's to veterans. From Eve Arden with Bob Stanton, Frank Nelson, Hans Conried, Eddie Paul and the orchestra, yours truly, John Lang, and Eve Arden's guest for this veteran show, Vera Vague.
Oh, Eve.
Oh, Eve.
Oh, Eve.
That's me.
Oh, Eve. Eve, but you're wonderful, you. Why, oh, you.
Here's to veterans, a fast-moving quarter hour of entertainment and helpful information brought to you transcribed by the top-flight talent of radio in cooperation with the Veterans Administration, dedicated to the citizens who served in our armed forces, now working shoulder to shoulder with their fellow Americans to make a better and stronger America for us all. For 6 months, Eve Arden has been on the waiting list for a new apartment, but still no word. Today we find her driving to the apartment house with her mind set on moving in or knowing the reason why. Let's see what she's thinking as she drives along.
If that guy doesn't give me that apartment today, I'm going to do something desperate. Oh, well, I shouldn't let myself get so excited. I think I'll turn on the car radio and listen to that fellow Jack Smith. Maybe he'll relax me. He's the fellow who smiles while he sings. Oh, this is the station Jack Smith is on.
Am I blue? Am I blue? Are these tears in my eyes telling you?
Gee, don't you just hate a sourpuss?
That's our girl, Eve Arden.
Say, this is a very nice-looking place. Oh, that manager's just got to let me have an apartment.
How do you do, madam? Welcome to the Mosquito Apartment.
Mosquito apartment?
Yes, we put the bite on everybody.
Now, look, I want some action around here. You've been promising me an apartment here for 6 months, and I intend to get it.
Well, I realize that, but I don't know if you'd like the only one that's available now. You see, we...
Pencils, who'll buy a pencil? I'm a poor, broke man without a penny left in the world. Pencils.
Who was that?
One of our tenants. He just paid a bonus on an apartment. But if you've got your heart set, I can let you move in today. It's apartment 203. It's a very cozy little place for only $200 a month.
$200?
I knew you were going to say that. Believe me, I don't like to charge $200. How do you think I feel charging $200 for this place? I don't want to charge $200. Believe me when I say it. I don't want to charge $200. I don't want to charge $200.
You don't?
No, I'd like to charge $300.
Oh, well, I don't know. $200 seems like an awful lot of money to pay for an apartment.
Oh, but I am certain you'll like it, Miss Arden. It's very cute, and it has a bathroom that's out of this world.
Well, isn't that a little inconvenient?
Yes, but it's the only apartment I have, and there's only one other itsy-bitsy thing. You're going to have to share it with another girl.
Another girl?
Yes, your new roommate is Vera Vague.
Oh, now, wait a minute. You promised me that place 6 months ago. Why should I have to share it with Vera Vague?
Well, she's on the radio with Bob Hope, and he's my favorite comedian. Besides, with a famous radio star like her living there, I'll be able to double the rents, triple the rents, quadruple the rents. I'll raise the rent so high that everybody will move out. Then I can charge the bonuses all over again.
Before we continue with our Here's to Veterans show and show you how Vera and I straighten out our housing problem, I'd like to tell you another story about housing. A veteran named Dan and a little brick bungalow. The bungalow is cute as a button. Price $10,000. Said Dan and his wife, it's a deal. Dan's bank was willing to lend him the money, but when the VA appraiser found the bungalow wasn't worth over $8,000, he said, sorry, no VA guarantee. Dan and his wife were madder than hornets. No VA guarantee meant no bungalow. For several weeks, Dan got high blood pressure whenever anyone mentioned the Veterans Administration. Then something pleasant happened. He found another bungalow, price $7,000. This time the VA okayed the deal. Dan saved $3,000. The day after he moved in, he went back to the VA and thanked them. Yes, Dan lost his temper, a little time, and a hasty real estate deal. But he found a house he liked at a reasonable price, thanks to the friendly help of the VA. Let's see, he said apartment 203. Boy, that makes me mad. Imagine having to share my apartment with Vera Vague. I'll get her out of there if it's the last thing I do.
Here I am.
Vera Vague!
My new roommate, Eve Arden.
Yes, I am. Did you expect an older woman to come to the door?
An older woman couldn't have made it to the door. No offense, dear. Just a little joke.
Yes, this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Tell me, how old are you, Miss Vague?
I'm just 26.
Now, speak right up, Miss Vague. Don't be shy.
Do you think I'm shy?
Just about 10 years shy.
Oh, bless your little heart. You know, I think it's just wonderful being able to share this apartment with you.
Well, you know, Vera, it isn't always easy for two women to room together.
Oh, why, dear? Are you afraid we might mix up our cosmetics?
Oh, no. I don't use Chemtone.
Oh, you sweet little kitten, you. Tell me, dear, how many life insurance policies do you carry? 9?
Mm-hmm. Now, Vera, we've got to figure out how to share the space.
Yes.
Do you mind if I look in the closet?
No, of course, dear. Go right ahead. Help yourself.
Well, you've got this closet all filled up. Where am I going to hang my clothes?
I've seen your clothes, and hanging is too good for them.
Oh, this is perfectly awful. Why do you want to come and live here in our village anyway?
Oh, well, I want to tell you something confidential, Miss Arden. You see here before you a new Vera Vague. I came to this little out-of-the-way spot to get away from men. From now on, I'm having nothing more to do with them.
You giving up men?
Yes.
Goodness, I better be getting some of my things ready to move over here. I think I'll... Oh, who's that?
Hi, Eve. I just came by to take a look at your new apartment.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did, Bob. Oh, Bob Stanton, this is my new roommate, Vera Vague.
Well, hello. It's all dark, and I'm not doing anything tonight.
Oh, Miss Vague, vous êtes complètement ravissant ce soir, et je veux vous presser dans mes bras, auprès de mon cœur. Would you like to know what that means in English?
No, I don't want to lose anything in translation.
What's the idea of you making a play for Bob? I thought you were the new Vera Vague.
Yes, well, I didn't want to trade the old one in while I still had some gas left in the tank. I feel so young I could play Ring Around the Rosie.
Somebody grab her. It may be her last time around. Well, it's getting late. Bob, would you help me move some of my things over here?
Sure, Eve. Glad to help you.
I'll see you later then, Miss Vague.
All right, dear.
Oh, if I could just think of an idea to get her to leave town.
Yeah, then you could have the apartment all to yourself.
Come on, Bob. I'm going back to the store and try and figure out something.
Too bad we can't take her someplace where there's lots of men.
Lots of men. Say, that gives me an idea. Tomorrow's the day I do social work for the men over at the county jail. Now, why don't I take Miss Vague over there? I'll turn her loose among those 300 prisoners.
But, Eve, I thought they did away with capital punishment.
Well, when she sees all those men, she's bound to go back to the city. And
It was nice of you to ask me to come out to the county jail with you, Miss Arden. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, it's just part of our social work here in town, Vera. But here we are. Let's go in, shall we?
Yes?
I'm Eve Arden, social worker.
I'm Vera Vague, Social Security. Oh, my goodness, look. The perfect criminal type. Look at that sloping forehead, those little pig eyes, those big baboon ears. My, you must have been here a long time.
Yes, I have. I'm the warden.
Oh, you'll have to excuse Miss Vague, Warden. She's new here. Do you mind if we just look around?
No, go right ahead, Miss Arden.
Thanks. You know, Vera, I've been here lots of times before. You know, there's one man down the hall who's just hungry for the sight of a woman.
Well, I'll go right down.
I said he's hungry, not starving.
How sad. Who's Who's that fellow here coming down the hall?
Oh, he's a prisoner from the West Indies. He's always singing calypso songs. It's wonderful. Listen to him.
The thing that bothers me most right now is that awful, terrible prison chow. The food they serve here is a horrible crime. The steaks taste like they also did time.
Look, Eve! Look what's happening.
Oh, why, that song must have been a signal. Those men are starting a break.
My goodness! Oh, they're coming after us!
Sister, we're 300 men strong, and we're breaking out of this joint, and we're taking you with us.
Now, wait a minute. You can't take this poor woman.
Oh, Eve, when will you ever learn to mind your own business?
Now, forget about her, man. Come on, this is our big chance. We're cracking out of here.
Oh, isn't this wonderful?
What do you mean, Vera? Wonderful. Those 300 men are on the loose, and right now they're heading for the big city.
Oh, yes, I know it, and that's just where I'm going. You can have your apartment. The old Vegas back.
Vera, what are you saying?
Well, let me put it this way.
She's going to the big town right away. She changed her mind about men today. She'll keep those fellows there on the run.
It tires me out, but it's so much fun.
A while ago, we told you fellas about a veteran who almost threw away $3,000 because of his over-eagerness to buy a house. Well, here are some valuable housing tips from your Veterans Administration. Is this dream house you want to buy handy to transportation, schools, churches, and shopping centers? If not, you may run a neat transportation bill. Is the land properly graded? If not, you may have a flooded cellar after the first heavy rain. What about sewers? If they haven't been built, you may get stuck with assessment costs later on. More important is the price. Make sure it's not going to be a back-breaking burden. Check your costs. If they're in line, fine. If they're too high, better wait. That way you'll be using your GI loan the way Congress intended, as a real benefit to you, not as a drawback, as a help toward solvent, well-adjusted home-owning citizenship. And remember, the VA does not lend you the money. All it can do is to guarantee part of the money you get from a bank or other lender. And that's the Here's to Veterans tribute from Eve Arden with Bob Stanton, Frank Nelson, Hans Conried, Eddie Paul and the orchestra, Eve's guest for the show, Vera Vague, and yours truly, John Lang, who, with our sponsor and the American Federation of Musicians, the American Federation of Radio Artists, the Advertising Council, and this station, have donated their services and time to the Veterans Administration as a public service. Tune in again for another star-studded Here's to Veterans show. And veterans, for advice and help with your insurance, education, loans, medical care, and other benefits, write or visit your nearest Veterans Administration office. Remember, a well-adjusted veteran means a happier and more prosperous America. And now a word from your local announcer.